Silver and gold get rocketed. We're going to talk about that. We first going to dive into the CRYMAX pricing versus spot price. Please help me out with the thumbs up. Please share. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. We do giveaways on this channel. I will be releasing sometime this week a small giveaway for this Saturday. I'll tell you exactly what you're going to need to do. It's not hard. Trust me. We also are going to do a big giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. There's a little bit of gold in this one. As soon as I receive the package from channel sponsor Pinbax, I'll show you what they're donating. Giving away for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. I think you folks are going to be quite happy with this one. Not going to release it yet. I don't have the package yet. I'll throw in some silver as well. You're going to be very happy. So your mouse is to subscribe, especially if you live in the United States. Let's get into it right now. CRYMAX pricing as recording of this video. Silver is at $47.85. Remember, when we talk about the COMEX, we're talking about paper. Kitco spot price is $48.10. Backwardation, we're still in it. It's reduced down to 25 cents now. So it could be any day now. A lot of these coin shops are going to flip right back over, like I predicted. They're going to start using Kitco's price once again. We will see how fast that does happen. What else is going on in the silver market? It looks like I got some confirmation on our side. I got some confirmation from different coin shops through the country. Silver prems are starting to dip a little bit right now. But gold is starting to rise on prems. It is absolutely crazy what is going on right now. So prems are going down. So we have dropped our prices on some silver items down. Remember, people were complaining. They were complaining that prems are going up. The coin shops shouldn't be charging until they run out. Look, it is called replacement cost. So here we go. You're getting a dip in your prems prices. Some coin shops have already dropped their prices down. With it, we're playing with the market. This is, my friends, we're going with the market right now. We really have always done it that way. Yes, right now, some of the products we're losing a little bit of money on, especially silver right now. It's okay. We're okay with it. I talked to the boss this morning. Some of the stuff we scanned this morning, we're coming up in the red. The computer system is letting us know. You sell it, you're going to take a loss. Just let it go. Just let it go. We made money on the upward trend. So now we can buy a little bit cheaper from the public. Prices are down. That's how it works. So when people are complaining that coin shops rip you off, no. On this end of the aisle, on this end, coin shops are not ripping you off. What some coin shops are doing, in my opinion, again, if your coin shop is paying COMEX prices still, I know it's only a quarter right now, and using Kitco's prices, then they're taking advantage of the situation. Yeah, the numbers are so close. It really, a quarter is not going to make a big difference, but when it was a lot higher spread, yeah, they were taking advantage of you. In my opinion, keep your eyes peeled for this. Gold is going up in prems across the board, from what I'm seeing and from what I'm hearing. And we got gold going down in price. It makes no sense. But it is what it is, unfortunately. This is the market right now. Are we going to continue to see a dip? Look, my friends, I don't know. I've always said cost average your stacks, right? I've said that since day one on this channel. That is the best way to stack. If you are not selling, I know we get all tied up into the dollar bill, right? We're losing money. No, silver and gold is your money. Silver and gold is your savings account. You know, why don't people get mad? Really get mad when you go fill up your gas tank in the morning. Maybe you're coming home from work. Maybe you're coming back from the beach. Maybe you're coming back from wherever you're coming back from, and gas prices go down 10 cents. Well, here's how I play it, especially if you don't have to drive a lot. I wait till I get a half a tank, right? I put 15 bucks in. It don't fill a tank. I play the game that way too. Cost average your tanks, especially if you're not driving that far every single day. Don't have to top it off every single time. Gas prices fluctuate all the time. Silver and gold fluctuates all the time. We're going to see our upswings. We're going to see our downswings. It's a commodity. That is what it is. Silver and gold are your real money. Let's not worry about it if you're not selling your silver and gold. That's why I say you gotta have some cash in the sidelines. Some people agree with that statement. Some people don't agree with that statement. Fine. You gotta do you. I can't tell you how to buy. I can't tell you how to sell. I can't tell you to do anything. This is all entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. Look, I think we're still doing all right with silver and gold since the beginning of the year. We've seen our dips. Yeah, we've seen some major dips already. It's been a crazy October. Now, Christmas season is coming too. Are we going to see more of a dip come the holiday season? Absolutely, we could. Be prepared for it. But I would not be sitting on the sidelines if you feel you don't have enough silver and gold in your stacks. I would not be sitting on the sidelines because tomorrow could be a whole different story. Next week could be a whole different story. Remember, keep this in mind too. Rate cuts are coming. That's powerful for silver and gold. The Fed's going in blind here because the government's still not open. What are we going to see on October 28th here? 25 base cut, most likely. You can't really throw a prediction out there right now because we don't know what Jerome Powell is going to do come the 28th of October. So this is all up in the air. The government's still shut down. We're not getting any information, what the job numbers are, nothing like that right now. It's all flat. It's just, government's not open, so we're not going to get reliable information anyways. Even if the government was open, the numbers are a joke. We all know that. So where do we move forward? Cost average your stacks. We're going to be here for you every step of the way. Premiums are up on gold. Premiums are starting to fall on silver a little bit. I got a report today from one of you all from the great state of Maine. My home stopping grounds, right? Coin shops are over inundated with silver. Some of these coin shops up there are panicking right now. A lot of selling going on. This is reports from you all. These are not reports from me. Keep your reports coming. Either email me. Put it in the comment section. I might use it in the next video. Let me know, boots on the ground. You don't have to say your local area. If you just want to say you're from the state of Maine, your state from Texas, your state of Florida, your state of California, that's fine. If you're from another country, let us know what's going on. We need boots on the ground everywhere. And that's the only thing I can report on when I'm seeing your information coming through the channel, coming through my email. I can report on that. So it's different. It can be very different from state to state, right? It can be very different from country to country what you're seeing. But it gives a general idea what the heck is going on out there. Now remember, some of this is very localized. Some shops have more. Some states have more because some states are more expensive to live in, like the state of Maine. I believe that statement. These coin shops are over inundated in the state of Maine. Maine is a very expensive state to live in. So yeah, I can see that poll up there where these coin shops are getting dumped on. I believe that statement to be true. So there's no need for me to try to call a coin shop in Maine, that I do know a few. And to try to confirm that, because I believe that statement, like I said, it is true. Check out channel sponsor Pinbacks, my friends, for all your silver and gold and platinum needs. They still have the 2023 Kookaburras in stock with the Queen on them. They don't have many in stock. Grab them up as you can. Grab them up before they're gone. They still have a handful of the 2023 Koalas. Grab them up. Queen on front. Last year, the Queen. I believe it's the 2023. Let me double check that. Yep, 2023. So it's not the last year of the Queen. I apologize. Grab them up. They come in the capsules. You don't have to buy 20, but they come in a harder plastic wrap to protect the roll itself. They don't come in tubes. These are all capsulized, my friends. Grab them up as you can, because they're backdated. You probably won't see too many back online after these are sold. I was trying to find another 1 ounce bar, but if you look at the 1 ounce kangaroo bar from Australia, from Pinbacks, they are just about out of them. They have 54 left. Go to the 1 ounce silver bars. Again, I'm trying to find it, but my table is I got silver on this table, and I cannot find where that bar went off to. I apologize. But it is what it is. If you are interested in the 1 ounce kangaroo silver bar, my friends, you better grab them now. I just found it. Hang on 1 second. I'll keep talking while I open this package up for you. Right here. And we're going to show this 1 ounce silver bar. Mine's a little beat up, but you get the idea of what it looks like. 1 ounce silver bar, kangaroo, swan on front. The kangaroos are on the back. If you're interested, they have 50. Last time I checked, they had 54. They're probably be gone today. Grab them if you like them, my friends. Let's blow Pinbacks out of these. Let's get them out of inventory for them. 1 ounce of silver. Why not grab some up now on this dip? It's not trying to cause panic here, but they had a lot more when I first started talking about those, and they're down to 54. So thank you, Pinbacks, for keeping your prices low, keeping everything honest. You guys do a great job, guys. They have got good prices. I tell you, be warned. If you see a sale price on another online bowling dealer, if you see a sale price, you better check out channel sponsor Pinbacks before you go ahead and push that buy button. Because a lot of times, not all the time, a lot of times, Pinbacks is always cheaper. We've seen that before. If you folks been around for a while, don't have to be since day one, but if you've been around for a while, you've seen the differences in prices. I think Michael and Brian do a hell of a gosh darn job of getting precious metals to you all for the lowest price possible. So thank you again, Pinbacks, for sponsoring this channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to you all, because it's not possible without you. What else is going on at the shop? This morning was a little busy buying. People were buying from us, not so much selling back to us. That's kind of calmed down since yesterday afternoon. Didn't really have a lot of buybacks yesterday afternoon. Yesterday morning was huge. Okay, yesterday morning was just people were just sell. Afternoon came around, maybe after 1 o'clock, 1:30, it was all buying. It's been like that all morning long. Not overly busy. Not a line out the door. Trying to be transparent and honest here. But most of it's been all buying. Yes, we did have a few buybacks today. But it was not like yesterday. People are switched to the buying mode again. And if you're catching this dip, congratulations to you all. And I had a guy ask me, he said, "You think it's going to dip more?" I said, "Look, it could. I don't have a crystal ball." He says, "Well, what are your thoughts?" I says, "You know, I could say something. You're going to take your rash decision, and based on no. Look, yes, it can drop. Yes, it can go right back up. My overall prediction, we're going up, my friends. We're going to jump right back up. How long is that going to take? Grab a number out of the hat and see if your number wins. I don't know. All right? I don't know. I don't have inside information. We don't get no information. Only thing we can get is from our wholesaler. Premiums are going up. Premiums are going down. I'm out of stock on this. I got this in stock. I'm out of stock on that, though. The inventory is flowing back in a little bit right now. Remember, I said, and this is second-hand inventory. This is not new inventory. This is called second-hand inventory. It's already been sold. It's buybacks from the publics, selling back to the wholesalers. That's how these wholesalers are getting leveled back up a little bit. It's not new stuff coming from the mints right now. This is what I make transparent. A lot of it's second-hand stuff. Some of it's new coming from the mints. Not a lot right now. That's what I can report for right now, my friends. Trying to be transparent. Everything's rapidly changing. Sometimes your coin shop's going to have stuff in stock. Sometimes your coin shops are not going to have it in stock. Pinbacks tells me, keep your eyes on the website. You know, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled. What's in, what's out. Right now they are out of Roosevelt silver dimes. They got plenty of Mercury silver dimes in stock. If you like Mercury dimes, grab them up. They're out of 1964 Kinley half dollars once again. They got the Franklins in stock. They got the Walkings in stock. They got a couple rows of quarters left in stock. This is what I'm saying. It moves so fast. It is coming in and out of inventory. Keep your eyes peeled. One of these days, they're going to get out, and the inventory is just not going to trickle in as fast as we would like. It's not trickling in as fast as we like now. It's going to get harder and harder to source product, my friends. Right now, the product, like I just said, is coming from the second-hand market. Most of the stuff we're getting in. Even if the wholesaler has it, it's normally, right now, not all of it. Some of it we can order second-hand. Good second-hand stuff, not crappy second-hand stuff. That's the market right now. Like I said, tomorrow could be a whole different story. 2 weeks from now could be a whole different story. This market's changing. You folks need to keep updated what's going on in the markets. You know, I can tell one thing next day. Someone says, well, you just said this the other day. That's how fast this market changes. I hope people realize that. I'm not trying to divert from what I said before. But I've always said, no matter what the market's doing, and I will always say this, cost average your stacks. Cost average your stacks. You will always hear me say that. No matter how bad or how good this market really is. That's the truth. And I don't ever recommend anybody, even at the shop. I've had people come in before and say, Chris, I got $8,000. I want to buy this, and this. Okay, we know we got it in stock. We know there's not a shortage on this product. Why don't you buy some today and buy some tomorrow, the next day after that, or wait till next week, see what this market does? Because when people start doing that, when people really start doing that, coming in all at one time, dropping everything, it can be a really bad situation. Because that silver price or the gold price can dramatically drop the next day. Yeah, it can also go up the next day too. So, I mean, you have to do you. If that's what your gut tells you, you want to go drop that much at one time, then do it. I don't recommend that, my friends. I recommend people really, you got a chunk of money. Really think about this. If you got a couple $1,000, you got $3,000. Maybe go half and half. Maybe go 75% of it and go 25% the next week. Whatever. You have to do you. You see a bigger drop. Maybe go a little heavier. It's hard to say because we got viewers from all age groups. We got viewers from different countries. Some of you folks have that tax in your countries. Some of you here in the States have sales tax in your states. Some of you have to get across that threshold, like California is $2,000 before you get tax-free. There's so many variables going on in this market, depending where you live. You got to take that all into consideration. And I got to keep an open mind that I'm talking to the world here, and everybody's in a different situation. Remember, I don't know you. I don't know your finances. I don't need to know anybody's finances. But what we do at the shop is, we tell them we're not financial advisors. We kind of act, and if anybody does not want to answer any of our questions, they don't have to. We tell them that right on top. We kind of point, if someone's willing to sit down and say, okay, I make XYZ a month. I have this bill. I have this bill. I have XYZ, let's say $500 a month I can spend on silver and gold. But I got this much saved. I got $3,000 saved. Then you start asking, what's your plans for the future? What's your mindset? Do you think the dollar's going to crash? I mean, we go through a little bit of a list. And look, we give them a little bit of a plan, right? But again, we're not licensed CPAs, for one, like Michael and Brian are. We're not financial advisors. And we let people know this is a shot in the dark because we don't know where these metals are going to go next. And most people understand that. And it's difficult because everybody is so differently. Maybe have the same mind track, but they spend money differently. So for telling people how much silver, how much gold, how much platinum, how much copper, it's impossible, all right? It really, really is. And I'll leave you with this quick note. Maybe it'll take me a few minutes. Somebody asked me, why am I so passionate about 90% silver? Well, I love it, for one. Two, that was one of the first things I started collecting. 3, stacking, I should say. Not really collecting. I had a hospital job in the state of Maine. Worked Monday through Friday. 5 p.m. to 1:30 the next morning. That was my schedule. It was considered second shift into third shift, right? 5 o'clock at night to 1:30 in the morning. We had a half an hour break. We had 2 15-minute breaks. We're paid. Well, the 2 15 minutes were paid. The half an hour was not paid. I take that back. So I was going to, sometimes I took Fridays off. I had earned time. I had vacation time. So I would use Fridays as my vacation day. Didn't take a straight week of vacation, right? So I would go to coin shows. Buy 90% silver up. Take it back to the flea market on Saturday and Sundays. Sold it. Really not stacking at that point. This is going back 2008, 2009. And I was flipping it, making a little bit off of it. Not making a ton, but making a little bit off of the silver that I bought from coin shows. And people started to get to know me. And they asked me, where do I get my silver from? Well, I said, that's for me to know, for you to find out. I mean, I'm not going to give my sources out. Remember, Maine is a big state, too. So, some of these coin shows were you had to travel to on a Friday. So, that's how I got so passionate about 90% silver. I like it. And my grandmother was very, very poor when she was a kid. She wouldn't go collecting cardboard for Mama. And she would get like 2 quarters, bring it home, help to pay for the food in the house. But she still, my grandmother don't understand today, really, what the silver is really worth today. She thinks it's still worth a quarter. She's 89 years old. I'm trying to explain this to her. Saying, you used to use silver when you were a kid. You used to collect cardboard for the family when you were a kid. That means something to me, my friends. The value of the silver coins have gone up. This is why we must stop the melt. So I hope that answers that question in the comment section from a few days ago. That's why I'm so passionate about stopping the melt campaign. Come join this home team. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. It's free to watch. Free to subscribe. You're never going to have a membership on this channel. Never. Thank you for your time in watching. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out. Before we go out, I should have said this channel's name before. Check out my good friend Annie Oakley's channel. I'll put a link to her video in the comment section below. I should have done this earlier. I keep forgetting. She's probably going to start screaming at me. Not really. She knows I've been busy. She's been busy too. Everything's been crazy. So thank you, Annie, for starting your own channel with silver and gold and prepping. Folks, make sure you subscribe to her. Let her know that the craziest guy on YouTube sent you to her. Crazy Coin Shop Chris. I don't care if you guys call me crazy. It's okay. I am. Coin Shop Chris is out.